Hey guys, this is Dan with Gears and Gadgets. Thanks for tuning in. Today is huge. 10,000 subscribers. A huge part of 10,000 subscribers to me is, when you hit 1,000 subscribers, it kind of helps you go like, yeah, I'm getting my footing. I like it. Between 0 and 1,000 subscribers, your friends, your family, anybody you talk about it to is going to think that you've just lost your mind completely. You hit 1,000, it's like you can monetize your channel. Who cares? You're making a couple pennies. Nobody's really all that interested in it. When you get over 5,000, people start going like, wow, it's you're kind of carving out a respectable audience. And I just think when you hit 10,000, like that's a whole new pinnacle of success. Obviously, the next milestone is 100,000, which is to me forever away. I couldn't even imagine maybe 2 years away from now. Who knows when you can hit 100,000? But when that time comes, I'll be just as thrilled for that. So it's growing way faster than I ever could have ever imagined. First of all, I want to thank Greg Grzywacz. Greg. I couldn't pronounce his name to save my life, but Greg actually supplied me with those photos, guys, for the Indian Challenger, which those videos just blew up. I wasn't prepared for it. So before I get into, there's quite a few people I need to thank in this whole process, but before I do that, I do want to say 10,000 is a huge number. It takes a long time to build this. I started this YouTube channel 3 years, 10 months, and 21 days ago today. That's the first time that I posted a video on this channel. And I kind of went back and tried to figure out, when did I start getting serious about YouTube? And just looking back at some of my old content, I've left it all up. It's absolutely horrible. But it was just me trying to get my footing and just playing around with the platform. And basically, it was right at the time when I hit 1,000 subscribers that I started looking at this saying, like, this is really fun. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I just kind of want to see where I can build this thing out to. And that was 2 years, 1 month, and 6 days that it took me to get to 1,000 subscribers. So basically, the first 2 years, I was just kind of playing around with it. Wasn't all that serious. And now it has been 1 year, 9 months, and 15 days, basically since I was around that 1,000 subscriber mark. And when I decided to get real serious about this. So yeah, it almost took me 2 years to go from 1,000 subscribers to 10,000. So this year I started out at 4,277 subscribers. My pace was that I wanted to hit 11,768 subscribers by the end of this year. And in the beginning of the year, that seemed insurmountable. Throughout the year, it seemed as if it was just getting further away. October came, I was 1,500 subscribers off my pace, and guys, we added 2,174 subscribers to the channel in October, and you have no idea. The smile on my face doesn't even begin to tell you how much this means to me. It's been something for the last week. I've just felt like it's crazy, and this is my advice to anybody with a YouTube channel. I know that there's a handful of guys out there that follow me that are, a few hundred subscribers or 1,000 or just in that 2,000 as you're building. And it feels like just an impossible battle. It really does. It takes a lot out of you and it really tests your will. But what I can tell you is that what I've just proven here is you just have to keep producing that content and keep getting better. All this studio stuff that I have, this is all based on relationships that I've built. A lot of the equipment I have is based off of relationships that I built. I'll do a whole other video on that in the future, but it's just a matter of you just have to keep producing content, and one day your time will come. And John Maxwell, who I owe a huge thank you to, he's been really great to me for the last, year or so. He's been awesome, but even he said in a comment to me that it's nice when you hit this stride when you have a body of work, because it gives the people who are subscribing some content to go back and look at. So one thing I've noticed on YouTube, and I've actually seen it quite a bit, is people who strike early success get a false sense of how easy it might be. And I've seen a lot of those people, they might pick up 10,000 subscribers in the matter of a few months, and they feel like they're just this unstoppable force on YouTube. And then reality comes and they start trucking out content, and then they start getting to the point where they're like, man, I was picking up 100 subscribers a day or 200 subscribers a day, and now I'm lucky if I'm getting 10 a day. And to those people, I say 10 to 20 a day is like, you're doing good. And in my opinion, that's organic growth. When you get these false senses of security early on, I think it sets a lot of people up for failure. So I just want to say this past month that I have is the exception. It is not the rule. I've seen it on YouTube time and time again. If you get that kind of luck and then you can also build on it and continue growing a channel, it's a small portion of people that I think are capable of doing that, because there's a lot of stress that comes with it. So a few people that I really want to thank in this process is, well, first of all, my family here. What you don't realize is, my wife, she's out on the couch right now. She's watching TV. My daughter is sleeping. So I'm here filming this. The free time that I have outside of my full-time job, it's a huge time commitment. It takes a lot of time. And if you're going to start doing YouTube as a hobby or a side gig, again, it might take you some years before you see any amount of payback. And there's a lot of time invested in that. I think some people, when they see these incremental celebration videos, feel like maybe the YouTuber's like flexing, like, oh, like some sort of like bravado thing. And it's not even about that as much as it is. It's just seeing the fruits of your labor just eventually kind of get somewhere. And it's just so rewarding, and sharing that with the people who subscribe to your channel and watch your content it's just, guys, it's awesome. I'm so happy with where I'm at right now. I couldn't be any happier. And then just there's some bigger YouTubers out there that have been really great to me, and you guys know who you are. I'm not here to start throwing names around like cashing in on somebody else's hard work. But there's a handful of guys out there that I chat with. You know who you are. It means a ton to me that larger YouTubers out there in the space are willing to kind of reach out or respond and lend a helping hand. I really want to do the same for anybody else out there that would like to reach out to me and ask for advice. I want to pay it forward and do the same thing that these other larger YouTubers have done for me. I have 2 Patreons that I have this Patreon account. I don't push it all that much. Other people have talked about this, and I totally get it. Asking people for money for the content that I produce it's not my favorite thing in the world to do, so I don't really push and promote this Patreon. To Daniel Shea, he actually asked me specifically for my Patreon link that I didn't even really have published at the time. And then this Brian Skinner, I don't know how you found my Patreon because I really haven't promoted it, but he picked up also. So it's really awesome. I'm super thrilled about it. I'm not going to say that I'm going to close the Patreon down. I have no problem with it kind of looming out there for people if they're interested in helping out. I appreciate it. To me, I kind of prefer the merch because it's something that it's a one-to-one transaction. You buy something, you get something, and to me, it's just more of like a complete way to support content creators. I absolutely love my logo more than I like the name of the channel. I was very proud of my logo design. So, again, it's something that I think is just kind of fitting Gears and Gadgets. It's not super over the top. I don't put, the name of the channel on there. To me, it's just more of a logo that I appreciate. And I'm not trying to get people to buy merchandise that is like stamped with "go subscribe to this guy's YouTube channel." So again, you can check that merch out somewhere in that merch shelf down below. I'm super thrilled to unlock that because I don't know, I think it's kind of a cool thing to be able to do. So again, guys, just thank you so much for subscribing. If this is your first time tuning in, please hit the subscribe button down below. If you're an aspiring YouTuber who wants some help from a YouTube celebrity like me, just kidding. I know a couple things. I'm willing to help out wherever I possibly can. I certainly do not have this thing pegged. There are people that are in this space that I'm in that are way better at it than I am. But, I'm willing to help out where I possibly can, if I can, time allowing, I suppose. With that being said, guys, thank you so much. I mean, really from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more content. I have all kinds of things planned. So leave a comment down below and let me know what the content is that you guys watch, what you really enjoy. I would like to get into more of the car stuff. I've leaned real heavy into the motorcycle stuff lately. I would really like to get into some more of the automotive stuff. I haven't done like a gun video in forever. So are you guys pro gun stuff? Let me know what you want to see. So thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button down below. Remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.